Hey everyone, Sean here for the WorldCupNow.com, bringing you your Barclays Premier League tips for Game Week 14. You ever get that feeling when you're asleep and you just kind of wake up all of a sudden and you're like, oh, I've missed my alarm. And then you turn around and you realize, and you look at your clock and you think, oh man, it's only 5. I don't need to get up for another hour. Damn it. Well, what happens when you're on the opposite end of that and you're actually 1 hour late? Kind of sucks, doesn't it? Well, this is what this video is about. It's to wake you up because this game week starts tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday. It's a mid-game week. It's one of the first of the season. So this is really where the managers who pay attention take advantage. So this is why I want to get you guys to kind of wake up, realize you got to make some trades. If you still had just here on the Google Plus site, but I remember sending out the news about Sturridge just in case you guys had him still, that he wasn't going to make the actual game. And this is kind of like another warning for you guys, just kind of, if you don't already know, to get you to look at your team, make some transfers if you need them, and go from there. Again, as I said in my other post, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have to rely on your bench a little bit because there's going to be rotation. There's going to be a lot of games coming up in the next 4 weeks, moving into January 1st, Boxing Day. So it's going to be a pretty hectic schedule. So as a manager, and I'm sure you guys are all, and girls, are all great managers and do pay attention. You're probably saying, oh, Sean, we already know about this. But this is just for those people who might not have remembered. But again, so on the bench note, pardon me, what I have here, on the bench note, what I have here is the list of defenders that are 5.5 and under. And this is pretty much the majority of defenders that you can get on your team and not have to worry about rotation risk. So there's like a really good selection here. If you look at this, you got, I'm just going to kind of try and find, you got Demella on West Ham at 4.9, got Cocker, who's a good choice, on Cardiff. Going down, you got Shaw on Southampton, Villar, who's going to have a good run of fixtures too. But I'm kind of hesitant because, when's the last time you heard Aston Villa keep a clean sheet? Yeah, it's not too often, is it? You can have some good options there that are going to get 2 points. Say if, Hazard gets rotated, Barkley doesn't play, say Ramsey gets sat, and, because Walcott comes on. So there's a lot of things that could happen, and this is why you got to rely on that bench. Now, turning to some midfielders, I'm looking at 5.3 and under, and the first 4 or 5 actually are really good picks. Morrison, Whittingham, Brady on Hull, Kuna on Aston Villa. He's been coming up a little bit. Barkley is a good player, but kind of hesitant just because he does suffer from a little bit of rotation risk. Even Howson, he got me 3. I got to big up the guys on my team too, just because. But he got me 3 points off the bench last week, and I couldn't be any happier. JWP or James Ward-Prowse, he's a good pick too. I know a lot of people have him, but I am a little wary of his rotation because there might be some formation change. And one that I want to pick out, and bring to your attention is Brunt. And I think he got, he scored last week. And if you look at that, just not even going into how these points came about, he's had 12 points in the last 3 games. And for a guy at 5 mil, that's not bad at all. So, and looking after this midweek game week against City, he's got Norwich, Cardiff, Hull, and then Tottenham. So that's a good 3-game run. And it's also home and home. So I wanted to just kind of point him out a little bit more in particular. So it was a goal and then an assist. Just because you want to have guys on your bench, it's good if they get 2. That's good as a bench player. But if you have a bench player and he's, getting an assist, a goal in his last 4, that's pretty good as a bench player. So just wanting to take advantage of that. So my team has changed, and you can see that I've brought in Ramsey for Ozil to free up some funds, which allowed me to get Suarez, because I've been hammering and reiterating the fact that managers that are at the top of the league have Suarez, Rooney, Aguero, or some type of combination like I have here. So I'm going to give Benteke 1 more week just because I've made transfers elsewhere and I don't want to take a hit for him. I don't think he's worth it. and I'll probably bring in someone for city coverage, probably get Negredo, maybe Aguero, but again, this is where rotation comes in. So hopefully you've been able to get some ideas in terms of bench players for this week, and that I brought that this game week 14, starts tomorrow. So hopefully you can take advantage of that. I appreciate it if you did, and I will see you on Thursday. Not next game week. Well, it is next game week, but it's not actually a week. So I will see you next Thursday.